All right, we'll get into the second last game we have here. This one's a little better, kind of. Buccaneers at 49ers. Fourth best matchup for Purdy. 26th best matchup for Baker, who's been surprisingly good. I think I have him closer than I want to admit. Purdy is 13. Baker, I'm going to move up. Baker is now 15.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm going 13 and 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Baker is 17. Sorry, Baker's 17. But so I have Purdy higher, but Baker's in the same range with slightly less ceiling because I don't know, his weapons aren't that good. His offense isn't as good.
No. And we've seen Baker, it can fall apart against good defenses. So this could be a trouble matchup for Baker. He's QB 18 for me this week. I have some trepidation with him this week. So I'm not as confident as normal. And on the other side, like Purdy, the offense is back. You just roll with Purdy. He's QB 9 for me. Like you don't worry about Purdy. Like it's all back together. The game's here.
You know what a telltale sign that you're in a hurry and you're typing too fast is? Wide receiver Jennings.
Didn't even notice.
Janinininins. I don't know how many times I put Janinininins here. I just like it's like when you spell Mississippi and it's like MISSISSISSI. Okay,
yeah, you're like, wait a second.
There's too many ISSSS. There's too many letters here. I'm just not what.
Wait, they just gave you a Derrick Henry and a Julio Jones jersey? That's pretty dope. Like I like your neighbor. I need to be friends with him. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, well, mine was Laviska Shenault on the wrong team.
A little different, right?
And it was fake with no certification on it or anything.
I loved me some Laviska back in the day.
All right, so running backs. 23rd best matchup for the Bucks, second worst for the 49ers. I don't care. McCaffrey's my number one. Rashad White, I am starting as 26. And then I'm still stashing Tucker, but what?
He's 26 for you?
Yeah, Rashad White.
That's so low. Holy crap. I have him top 6.
Yeah, you're
I know I'm on banana land. But yeah, the volume's there. This matchup sucks for him.
So I'm anti-starting anyone against the 49ers.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that is your stick. I get it. Yeah, I'll probably put him down to like QB 12 or not QB. Running back 12.
I was having this conversation the other day with Tyler because a couple of the guys on his show are kind of like Jack. He's the go by your gut kind of guy. I am not a go by my gut. If you've seen my choice in past spouses, you tell my gut does not work very well. I am a by the numbers spreadsheet motherfucker. So that's what I'm doing here. So when I I program in his efficiency and his metrics, blah, blah, blah. And then I combine it with the 49ers matchup here. That's how you get 26. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm fading here. There's no gut feeling on White for me. It's simply the numbers. It's not.
The volumes, like I'm just playing the volume. This is what I do with Mixon. Same thing. I'm just trusting the volume with him. Where like the last 2 games, he's gotten 25 plus touches back-to-back weeks. Like he's very much the focal point of that offense. He's not good, but like, yeah. And it's Pollard, same shit. It's like you're trusting the process. Sometimes it falls apart for you with Pollard. Sometimes the way it works out. He's been a lot better lately. And yeah, he's not going to be able to run for much.
The answer to this Pollard question is both. The run scheme is terrible. The play calling is boring and bland on the run scheme. And it's just not working. But it's also Pollard was much better as the complementary back. He was better as the Zeke was the better hammer. They're trying to use him as the bell cow, and it's not working.
Yeah, and Pollard could be trying to emulate that with how he's really like just sticking to the runs, not really breaking him out. Like he's just trusting and just going. It's been gross for Pollard. You watch the tape, it's just not.
You knew his efficiency was going to fall.
Yeah, he's just not the same player.
He gave me those for my birthday. Then he gave me nice.
Jesus Christ! I need to be best friends with your neighbor. This is awesome.
Did y'all see the report of Salah giving? That's disgusting. No, we previewed that game yesterday, so luckily we haven't had to discuss this Jets game. But yeah,
it's disgusting. I mean, they cut Carter. There's going to be someone getting more work on that offense.
I was thinking it would be Abonaconda. Izzy's way better.
He is, but the thing about his problem is his vision's awful. He makes terrible decisions. So he's just a good speed guy. So like he doesn't really cut. It's just straight line speed. So he's like Tevin Coleman back in the day. But yeah, Izzy, they just can't trust him in pass protection and stuff.
Breece Hall hasn't been good lately either. So
yeah.
All right, back to the receivers. Good matchup for both. 9th best for the Bucks, 4th best for the 49ers. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume. Oh, I was wrong. I have Evans the highest at 12, Ayuk at 14. Debo at 18, and then a bit down to Godwin at 28. and I want no part of anyone else. I actually think I'm going to change that. I like Ayuk here, but I'm an Ayuk guy. So what do you think of
man,
these?
my rankings just love Ayuk, or sorry, Debo every week. He's number 10 for me, and I'm like
I
fighting
hate
myself.
Debo.
I know so the thing is I love Debo, but like outside, he's getting the rushing attempts, like which is so nice to see. So it boosts his floor. But yeah, him, Ayuk, and Mike Evans are all like 6 spots with each other. So they're all like low end wide receiver 1s, high end wide receiver 2s for me in this matchup. Like Evans has just been really, really good, and Baker's just going to target him. So yeah, I'm curious where I have Godwin. He's a lot lower. He is wide receiver 27, so he
I had him at 28. Okay, let's see. AJ McCarron going to have. Should I trade CJ and Godwin for Jamar Chase? League mate lost Burrow and doesn't have Chase anymore. Who's CJ? Oh, Stroud.
Stroud
and Godwin for Chase? No.
So there's the thing with Chase is going to be in the Garrett Wilson, Devontae Adams situation now, where his quarterback is ass, and like he's going to get there with volume, but like you saw it last night how terrible it is with a bad quarterback.
If this is a single QB league, if this is single QB and he doesn't have a quarterback and you can afford to start someone besides Stroud, I would trade Stroud for Chase. I'm not giving Godwin in with it. Fuck that.
You want to get something back. Like
if depending on who your backup is. Oh, Herbert.
Yeah, that's fine. I would rather target someone else than Chase, particularly. I just like he's going to be a mid-range wide receiver too for me. Unfortunately, that's just
if I'm giving up Stroud and Godwin, it's for Cook, AJ Brown, AJ Brown, CD Lamb. AJ Brown, CD Lamb.
The other high-end wide receivers.
Yeah, Diggs. Yeah, that's
type stuff. Yeah,
like, Tyreek, thank you.
Those guys though. In 1 QB, it's so hard to get those guys. Like. And Godwin struggled. Also, that's a problem too. So you're sending a guy that's kind of struggled this year. So
all right, let's wrap up this game. Bad matchup for Otten, who I don't really want to play this week. I've got him in the middle of tight end 2 range. Kittle, I believe it's a 13th best matchup. I have probably 6th or 7th. He's 6 for me. Otten is 16th for me. You can play them both. I far prefer Kittle. Bad matchups for both kickers. Avoid McLaughlin at all costs. Moody, you can play if you have to. Terrible matchup for the Bucs DST. I want no part of it. Low-end matchup for the 49ers. I'm comfortable playing them. I'm never going to avoid a team led by Baker Mayfield. So that's how I fall on those. How about you?
Yeah, with the defenses, like I'm just lowering the 49ers this week a little bit. Like they're still really good. The Bucs offense has been even in the game against Buffalo, like they were still able to move the ball and they did well. It's just they've been good. But yeah, you can see a Baker game where he has like 3 turnovers. Like that's definitely.
I lowered the 49ers a lot myself. They're 4.
Yeah, like they're still going to be one of the top 10 options, no doubt about it. It's easy. Like you can only lower them so much, right? There's not that many good defenses to play.